Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Cinema Asylum Podcast. I am back from the dead after missing weeks.
Oh, God.
I am John Thompson. I am the action and animation expert.
I'm Dylan. I'm one of the two superhero and sci-fi experts.
And I am Matthew, the other superhero and sci-fi expert. Oh, no!
Boy!
Get out! Get
I
out!
think someone ordered a male stripper.
Turn that badonk around, huh?
Oh no, that's facing the other way.
Oh.
Can't you get tell what's going on? Paul's back there, and he's trying to drive me crazy.
No? He's trying to drive Dylan sexy.
Oh, brother.
I gotta say, it's working.
Hey, I have a male stripper order for a one John Thompson.
I did not.
He's here! He's here!
I did not order it, guys.
Yes, you did!
I did not.
You damn deviant.
Yeah. John Thompson, is that you?
I don't know who he is.
What age are you looking for?
I'm wanting to say that the order was for a dude that's like 30 or something like that.
Oh, sorry, he's 90.
No, that's right. I'm just basic.
Matthew, we have listeners right now, and they're asking the same question. What the fudge is going on?
I don't know.
No, the question they're asking is what the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
Same thing.
There's some chocolate involved, though.
And here we go.
Hold on.
Starting with the
Hold
puns
on.
already.
Hold on. I need a... There we go. 30. Oh, by the way, just so anybody's wondering, Matthew's down to 302 now. Last week he was at 303, but he decided to make a pun in other content, so it's at 302.
Was it the Echo review or the Monarch review?
I think it was the Echo review.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think you said something like, is there an Echo here in here or something?
I guess I'll echo that right now.
Motherfucker. 304.
Crap. That was a waste of sound effects for me.
Paul,
Dang
you got
it.
one?
Huh?
You got a pun?
Pun?
Yeah. Make sure to say it into Matthew's mic.
I've got two, actually.
Say it into Matthew's mic. I'll give them to you. Firmly grasp it.
I just wanted to echo his thoughts.
He made that joke.
Sorry, I dared to do it. You can punish me if you want.
I guess you can loop that out of the cage.
Shut up.
I'm not gonna lie to you. No.
I'll give that one to Matthew.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That punish joke that feels like a pun because it starts with pun.
Ow!
Okay, what are you doing, guys?
I'm getting to my seat!
You use lube.
I feel like I ripped my pants.
Oh no.
Maybe.
We don't want to see that.
Soft cut.
Oh, no, this is King Left
Did
In.
I?
No. This is King Left In.
You know what? No. You know what, Paul? I will punish somebody. I'm gonna punish John. I'm gonna add like 3 to his account.
Jeez Louise.
I thought you were going to see a movie.
Paul, I'll give you 2 of them though.
Against it.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
Paul is here! Hey!
Hey!
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit! Who the fuck joined the episode?
Yeah.
It's Pauline.
Would you please introduce yourself?
Well, since you ask so nicely. My name is Paul Allen. I am the horror. Not to be confused with horror, because that's John's territory.
True. Oh, that reminds me, John. You should add horror expert to your intro title.
I am
Live for your right heart, after all.
I am Paul Allen. I'm the horror and filmmaking expert.
Damn it.
Yeah, I know. This is already off to a crazy start.
You know, John,
It's off to a great start.
If you combine your first and your last name, John and Thompson, you get Johnson, which is coincidentally your favorite thing.
I was going to say he's all about that Johnson.
Yeah, they call him the Slim Johnson.
What the crap are you guys talking about? I don't know anything about that.
It's okay. Don't worry, sunshine.
I'll be right back. Feel free to roast John while I'm on.
You'll be right back.
This isn't going to be a roast. It's going to be a fucking barbecue.
Anyway.
The fucking part is because John loves to fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Explicitly.
no.
I hear that him and his old lady go at it like jackrabbits.
Yeah, they're trying to repopulate China right now. Not that I think they're having much of an issue.
Viewers
over there
and
with it,
listeners, please come to me. None of this is true. Don't listen
Did you
to
just
any
ask
of
them
those
to come to
bozos
you?
what they're saying.
Did you just ask them to come to you?
No, I did not.
John, that's inappropriate.
That's just.
How dare you? You're off the podcast.
You're fired. Go.
Leave. You know where the door is. Don't let the good Lord. Don't let the good. Don't let the door.
See, your joke is already not working out.
Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you.
You know, here's the thing, John. This is Mike. Mike is a good friend of mine. Mike can't stand you.
Paul, I'm going to give you 1 for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're at 177. John's at 8
Eventually.
million.
Anyway,
Eventually, I will catch up to and outrun Matthew.
Oh my God, he did it fucking here.
never. Okay, so I did some research before the podcast even started. In 2 days,
Which porn
the Oscar nominations will be announced on Tuesday.
On the day this episode drops.
Yes,
Hell yeah.
which is a perfect time for this episode for Oscar snubs, which that means the famous Dylan rant.
Yeah, about fucking Angela Bassett. She deserved her shit before today.
But there's gonna be more than that, so this should be good.
Yeah, I'm going to get to that in a little bit. With the movies I've seen this week.
Okay.
Looking forward to that one.
So, anybody see movies this week?
Well, you guys go first.
I'll go last on this one.
Okay.
I got to get into the letterbox so I can actually see what I've seen this week.
ISS. Already did my review in the last episode. I hated this movie so much. It was not a good movie. It just wasn't. It was
Jesus.
so bad. There was only one actor that made me want to watch more of his work. And that was it.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a pleasant experience.
No. It had a promising plot, but they just did not deliver. Anyway, you can hear my full thoughts on that on our previous episode.
Shameless plug.
Yes.
Our favorite plugs, other than John's.
Which I finally got the joke from last week. I got the joke now.
What joke?
You probably already know about it. I'll explain it after the podcast.
No, explain it now. What joke? You brought it up on the podcast. What joke? Was it a joke from the podcast last week?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, then bring it up on the podcast.
Long story short, someone pretended to be me on Facebook 3 times.
Pretended.
Pretended.
Yeah.
Okay, and what about it?
When I heard the word "she," I was just thinking it's someone pretended to be me, wasn't it? I mean, Matthew had to explain to me days after.
He brought it up first. Let's specify that because you said don't tell him. Yeah, he brought it up first. He's like, don't call me she.
Damn it.
I didn't
Hoping
get
you
it at
wouldn't interrupt.
first, but then
So I explained afterwards after he's brought it up.
yeah,
You should have been like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. He's been saying he.
yeah.
Damn it.
But in all seriousness, people, it's not funny to pretend to be somebody, and also stop hacking someoe's Facebook. It's so dumb.
It's happened 3 times.
I know, and I'm so mad.
She's getting tired of it, guys.
And-
Leave her alone.
Leave her alone!
Leave John alone.
Yes, leave me alone. I'm too nice of a guy that gets hacked too many times.
It's a shame when this happens to find upstanding women.
Anyways, any other movies or TV shows that you have seen besides International Space Station?
Rewatched Insidious: The Red Door.
There you go.
Rewatched Scream 6.
Well, you know,
Again,
given.
Yes, again.
it is great though. It is a fantastic movie.
It is. I watched something else and it's slipping me. Five Nights at Freddy's. I rewatched.
I forget. How did you feel about that movie?
I thought it was good.
Okay.
I actually felt like that Matthew Lillard's screen time was appropriate.
I think it was. Yeah. I will agree with that, even though he was heavily marketed.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like it leads to a sequel very well.
Yeah. You know, I can't wait for what comes next. Because they're currently planning a trilogy.
Yes.
But there's so much shit that they can do with it.
I'm not surprised.
Oh, no, you're not surprised. You don't like FNAF.
You're right. I don't care for it.
Because he would rather
Just like
watch,
you don't the prequel trilogy.
He would rather watch Frozen.
At least it's not Toy Story. Oh.
No, we're not getting to that.
You're right. We're not getting to that because we're already there.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear that. What'd you say?
I said we're not getting to that because we're already there.
I thought we're
the train
halfway
arc-
there. Because
Whoa!
we're living on a prayer.
So Matthew, you get one for that.
Yes, I know.
306. I'm waiting for you guys to make a good enough pun where I give you 2 or more for it.
Oh, okay. Challenge accepted.
I think I've already done it once, but like for your guys' multi-parter ones, I think I'm only gonna give like 1 because it's one continuous pun. But if you guys can make a continuous pun consisting of multiple puns during it, and it's good enough, I will give you a point for each pun.
Challenge accepted.
You think for
Hey,
season
hey,
2 of the Sims
hey,
Island podcast.
Hey, Dylan. Did you know that whenever Chuck Norris turned 18 and he moved out of his parents' house, he turned around and he gave his dad the key, and he said, "You're the man of the house now."
That's just a joke.
I know. I'm not trying to make a pun. I'm just.
I guess that was no new pun under the sun.
One.
Thank you.
No, like you gotta wow me with these multifaceted puns.
Yeah.
Was that all the movies you've seen this week besides the one we're going to review in a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're doing our first review rewind in a little bit.
Okay. Hell yeah.
What movies did you see this week, Dylan?
I haven't really seen anything new. I watched.
Oh no!
First of all, I checked out the new Ted series.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet.
I would recommend it. I really would.
I've only seen the first movie.
That's what led me to my movies because afterwards I watched the first and second Ted movie because it had been a while since I had seen it. I barely remember the second one. No, I would recommend checking out the show. It's actually pretty fucking good. I forget the name of the guy that's playing young Mark Wahlberg, but he does a really fucking good job.
I know the plot's good.
Yeah. Are you talking about Blair?
Yeah, she was in Punisher.
Was she?
Yeah, she was in season 2. She was the girl that he was protecting.
Right. Okay, I knew I recognized her from somewhere. I totally forgot that. And it's good. I like it. I like it a lot. It's only 7 episodes. They are longer format episodes.
Yeah. Like an hour probably, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I think like the shortest episode was like 33 minutes, and the longest one was like 52.
Okay.
It's good. There's some dark things that they have part of the plot very early on, but other than that, like it's really fucking good. Seth MacFarlane continues the trend of having really good content outside of Family Guy. Like a lot of, I think every single live action project I've seen from him has been really fucking good.
Okay.
Like I much more prefer him doing that. Also, I think it's safe to say American Dad's superior over Family Guy. But I watched the Ted stuff. I've just been watching Futurama basically on loop these past like 2-3 months. So that's kind of been like the only thing I'm really watching. Although I will say I've been I discovered the Futurama comics. I didn't know that they had their own comic line. I knew Simpsons did, but I discovered those and I've been reading those like nobody's business.
Okay.
Like it's good. But that's basically all I've seen.
Yep. If I'm not mistaken, I think my brother Bruce actually loves Futurama. I think he likes that show.
It's great. I love it. controversial hot take, but I think that Futurama is better than The Simpsons.
Interesting.
Which, well, it's even more interesting considering the fact that Simpsons has been running for, what, 34 seasons?
Yeah, something like that.
Roughly?
Yeah, I
It
think
was,
so, yeah.
I think 89.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, 1989 is when it started, yeah.
Futurama got canceled 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
And I still think that's a better show.
Sounds like Young Justice.
Yeah. It was exactly like fucking Young Justice. Like, which, the show makes fun of it.
Yeah.
One of my favorite bits of it is they did a series of like 4 movies in between the 5th and the 6th season, which is people basically call that the 6th season anyway. But they did 4 movies, and the first movie that they came back with, they were talking about how Fox was really fucking stupid. They were like, "Great news, everyone! The idiots who fired or who canceled us in the first place were fired themselves, and then immediately killed and turned into a fine pink powder. That's universal. It's great. If you haven't checked out Futurama, at minimum, check out the fucking movies. They are great. You can buy all 4 for $10 on Amazon. It's season 6. Or if you've got Hulu, they have them separated into episodes. It's like a 16-episode season. Every movie split into 4 parts.
Do you think I would like it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
'Cause
I think there's stuff that you wouldn't get.
Okay, because I'm pretty iffy on most of the adult anime stuff, but Futurama, it's been one of those I've been wanting to check
You don't
out.
have to worry about Futurama.
Okay.
I will let you know right now, you don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
It's a really good show. I think it's in pretty fucking good taste.
Okay.
Yeah, it's always been really good. I think that's consistent all throughout.
I was going to say it's milder than some of the other
Yeah.
ones.
Yes, very much so.
I'll check it out.
You
I'll
want to
definitely check
know
it
what
out.
else is for sale?
John's body.
No.
Thank God.
You
Holy
just let
on
people use it for free.
Wait, you have a free OnlyFans?
No, I do not. No.
No, for that you do have to pay.
Ah,
Anyways, what was you gonna say?
Anyway, what else is for sale is the First Harvest DVD, $20. Message me on Facebook today.
Hey.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
And if you don't have Paul on Facebook, message the podcast Facebook or Twitter, and we will get you connected with Paul.
I'll connect you to some other Paul somewhere. I'll get a hold of Jared Leto's personal phone number so you can contact.
Well, there are multiple Pauls. There's Paul Dano. There's the Apostle Paul. There are many Pauls.
You know what? I think that if I gave somebody Paul Daniels' number, he would not mind. No, I'm just gonna be honest.
We should have him on the podcast someday.
That would be cool.
Paul Dano. I mean, he was so great as the Redway.
I was going to say, if you get this wrong,
I know. I seen it 4 times. I know. I need to watch it more
that's
times.
rookie numbers.
I know. You watched it a lot more times than I have.
I've seen it 27 times now.
But probably not as much as Wonder Woman.
Oh,
No, he said that he's seen Wonder Woman at least 140 earlier.
yeah.
Well, there you go. Anyways.
But yeah, no. Contact Paul or contact us. That way you can contact Paul and buy his fucking movie because it's a really fucking good movie.
It is.
Yes. I've seen like 11 movies this week,
Oh, my.
and 5 of them were brand new. I watched the original Dawn of the Dead.
Okay.
At first, I was liking it more than the remake, because I love the remake. It's in my top 100, as we said on New Year's. I was liking it more, especially the creative decisions, like the differences. But I'm saying it's too long. And that's not a normal thing for me for say a movie's too long. It really dragged for me towards the end. I checked the time on it like 5 times.
Damn, really?
Because it was like 30 minutes longer than the remake. And it just dragged. Like, towards the end, it just dragged.
Oh.
That's interesting.
But I really did enjoy it. I watched Treasure Planet finally.
About fucking time.
Oh, and Dawn of the Dead, I get 4 stars. Because it was really good, it just dragged.
No.
Treasure Planet, I get 5.
Good.
Uh,
Good ass movie.
I rewatched Prisoners.
Okay. With Hugh Jackman?
Yes, such a good movie.
It is. I love it.
Brutal, but good.
I really need to check it out.
I watched Doom Annihilation.
Okay.
Which goes to another point I'm making. I'm doing a new big list this year. Like I did my top 100 last year.
Yeah.
I'm going to rank every single sci-fi horror movie I've seen this year.
Okay.
And I'm going to rank every sci-fi horror movie I've seen. I've got 16 on the list now, because some of them I don't need to rewatch to know where they're at as of right now.
Right.
Like I've seen all the Alien and Predator movies enough. I know how to rank those.
Yeah.
And then I have added this one in. I like the first one from what I remember, but I think I like Doom Annihilation better. A lot of people liked it worse.
See, it's been forever since I've seen. You're talking about the first one being the one with the Rock, right?
Yes, and Carl Urban.
It's been a while since I've seen
Yeah,
that, but
it's-
I don't think I've ever even seen Annihilation. What's it on?
I have the Blu-ray.
Oh, okay.
It was a direct to DVD.
Yeah.
IMDb has it
at
like a 3.8, but I actually think I liked it more.
Really?
Yeah. Everything Everywhere All at Once. I watched for the first time.
I'm sorry. What movie?
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I thought you said Everything a Girl Wants. I was like, that doesn't sound like a movie that you would normally watch.
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Okay.
I give it a 5 stars.
Good.
I really want to. I don't know if I should save it for later or not. Oh, you already said Angela Bassett.
Yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis did not deserve it for that role.
Yes.
Angela Bassett deserved that 100%.
No. She deserved the nomination. Don't fucking get me wrong.
I don't think she did.
I think she did because of the romantic moments. Not the normal fucking IRS moments where she's.
I was gonna say that was just annoying.
Yeah, it was. No, the scenes that she shares with Michelle Yeoh, right?
Yeah.
The scenes that she shares with her in the hot dog
Those are okay.
world.
Yeah.
I think that she did a really fucking good job in those scenes.
Angela
She
Bassett deserved it more.
She fucking deserved the award more. They both deserved the nomination. Angela Bassett should have gotten the award. Every time.
Rewatched The Martian.
Yes.
I watched it with Jacob. He had seen it for the first time. He really enjoyed it.
Okay, right on.
I watched Chappie for the first time.
I haven't seen that. Doesn't Chappie have? It doesn't have Hugh Jackman in it, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There was another movie that was released that year that
He plays a jerk.
that's what that I know that. Yeah, because isn't he like a tech titan kind of?
He works for a tech company,
Okay.
but he's all about. How do I do this without getting too political?
Is he all about profit?
No, not profit. He believes in wiping out criminals instead of, like, he says,
Instead of imprisonment.
yeah, like, it's just better to get rid of the scum.
Yeah. So
yeah.
so Injustice Superman.
No, I'd say some of it leans more, we'll just say political leaning. Not get into it much farther than that. I'll tell you after.
Yeah, please do. I'm interested in your thoughts.
I rewatched Skyline. I was testing Blu-rays that I had bought at work to see how they worked. Skyline's okay. It's not my favorite.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's an alien invasion movie, but it's like a horror thriller type of thing.
Oh, okay.
The biggest cast member I think was the dude who played Maroni on Gotham.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rewatched Super 8.
Yes. All right.
We just did our ISS review. You could hear how much I did not like it on the episode.
Sorry.
And then we watched our review Rewind movie, which, if you didn't look at our social media, you will find out what it is when we do it.
Tease.
You know it.
No, John knows it.
That's one of the movies that I got to say. I always seen two, which was that one that we just finished. Is that one?
Oh, I forgot something. I also started watching the Wu-Tang TV series, American Saga.
Nice.
And introducing something new this week. I meant to do it last week when we did episode 1. Every week, we could take turns doing it if you guys want. Every week is a movie we recommend. One of us recommends it. We all have to agree on it.
Yeah.
Nice.
But every week there's a recommendation. I will start. We talked about it in our ISS review. This week, watch Ad Astra.
Definitely should have got a lot more love from the audiences. Again, a very divisive movie, but I like it. I really like it.
That is my recommendation. Well, you guys could decide who goes next. And
I already gave my recommendation. Check out the Futurama movies. All 4 of them. They're all really fucking good. They're all shorter. They're like an hour, 26 minutes, every single one. They're all quality. Like they're good movies.
one of you guys could do next week and
Uh,
come up with a recommendation.
Okay. I do have one, but I'll probably to say maybe either next week or in a couple weeks. So what I'll say on my next recommendation. But yeah, Review Rewind is the movie that we just finished. Well, guys, we'll talk about that. Another movie that I got to watch is a movie, Rebel Moon, which this is my Letterboxd review that I actually wrote down for Rebel Moon.
Please tell me that this is a good take and not a bad take.
I mean, knowing him.
You got to understand, people. As a guy who loves Star Wars, and as a guy who actually said that this is his version of Star Wars, that was right up my alley. So, just want to give you that perspective. So anyway, this is what I actually said. If there is a category of overhated movie of 2023, two films come to mind. Disney's Wish and now Rebel Moon Part 1. I thought this movie was fantastic. This is easily Zack Snyder's best-looking movie, which, in perspective, it is the best-looking movie. Dylan's on the floor. I'll get to my criticism later. All right, awesome visuals, great characters, and seeing his version of Star Wars was definitely right up my alley. If this was the only cut that came out, this definitely would have got 5 stars. But because the director's cut is coming out in a few months, I'll give it 4.5 out of 5 stars. Loved it. So, the biggest criticism, I will say this. Netflix, what are you doing? Why are you doing the same crap that Warner Bros. Is doing? Just release the director's cut, not just 2 cuts.
We agree on that.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, it's not the same thing because initially they weren't going to release the Snyder cut.
I know. And even Zack Snyder, which another thing that bothered me is his interview. He said this is not the original cut. The director's cut is coming out.
Right. So they should have just released the director's cut and been done with it.
Exactly. Yeah. But it's all about the money, and it was the #1 movie on streaming. So there you go.
Apparently, Dylan is now directing this episode. He's cinematographer at least.
I'd be fine with that.
There's no.
What is wrong with that, dude? You know I was going to like this movie. You should know that by now.
Dylan's thumbing down because there's not enough nudity.
Dylan, you can't criticize my review when you haven't seen the movie yet.
I can, though, because general consensus is that was a bad movie, and that shouldn't have been released. They should have just put out the director's cut.
We all agree on that.
Yes.
It should have been just the director's cut.
And I agree. I'm going to watch the director's cut, and it does have the potential to be like a science fiction movie masterpiece when the director's cut come out.
I don't think it'll be a masterpiece.
Why? Is it because you hate Star Wars that much and you didn't and you
He
don't?
likes Star
What the
Wars.
hell are you talking about?
Oh, I thought he.
No!
Sequels.
Yeah, that's different.
Oh,
You walked into that one.
you mean tell me after all these episodes I've been
The
teased?
fuck do you mean after all these episodes?
I thought he.
He
didn't like
brought it
Star
up
Wars
the
at all.
fucking Star Wars ranking episode.
Hey, John.
Yes.
You do remember whenever I said my top 10 movies of all time, right? You do remember one of the movies that was on the list.
Apparently, he doesn't.
Star Wars,
Matthew's right. Yeah, I.
Star Wars Chapter 3, Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, okay.
Top
my
10
God,
movies
John.
of all time.
Hell's wrong with you?
Centuries.
Yeah, centuries. Fucking centuries old. Jesus.
John is senile in his old age.
Yeah, seriously.
But anyway.
Memory ain't what it used to be.
But anyway,
No,
What?
Do you want to know why I don't like Rebel Moon?
it's because of the rip-off of Star Wars.
No.
No. Okay.
Which it's not necessarily a rip-off of Star Wars. It was supposed to be Star Wars.
Exactly.
That's true.
You know?
I know you said the acting you thought was atrocious.
No?
I thought. Hey,
Where have you been?
No, okay.
I watched the New Year's Eve episode. I
Yeah,
watched
okay.
it.
So, I think it was Matthew. Matthew, you did say that the acting wasn't great.
Yeah. I said
That
yeah.
there were a couple people where they did a lot better than others.
Yeah. I said
But
that,
it
yeah.
left a lot for wanting.
Yeah.
So I see where he could get that from. So I'll give him that. Or,
Yeah.
sorry, give her that.
Okay, I get it. Okay, like I said, don't hack anymore, people.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
You were saying, Paul?
If you want to know like my full thoughts on it, go back and listen to the episode where we talk about it. It felt very incomplete. there was really no development throughout.
And there was massive plot holes. We talked about that.
Massive plot holes.
Yeah, that's the only little bitty nitpick I have is when they were introducing the characters like, would you come and help us fight so we can defeat this villain?
There was no background.
Exactly. There's no background, which I'm thinking to myself, okay, a little bit nitpick here and there. Pretty sure it's gonna be solution in the director's cut, but again, it's just
Here's
why?
the thing, though.
But why?
Here's the thing, though. We shouldn't have to depend on a director's cut for a movie to make sense.
That never came to my mind.
Yeah. You shouldn't need to rely on a director's cut. A director's cut should fill out details, but it shouldn't be exclusively where the details are.
Right.
It should just expand on them more. Expand, that's what I was looking for.
Batman v Superman being one of the best cases of it.
Yes.
Which is really fucking funny considering the fact that it's the same fucking dude.
Exactly.
I also would like to point out that this is happening a lot with Zack Snyder.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
The studios do not like him. If they just let him release his original vision, they wouldn't have this problem. Because everyone who didn't have a director's cut has done bad.
Yes.
And then when the director's cut comes, it's praised.
Yes.
Just give him the original cut of what he wants.
Yeah, no alterations. Let him follow through with his fucking vision because now he's becoming known as the dude that just makes fucking director cuts. Because the original one, the studio film, fucking sucks.
Especially with it being Netflix now. It's on streaming.
Right.
Just give him what he wants, let him cook.
Yeah.
Why didn't we get the director's cut the fucking day that movie came out? Or even a month later, this fucking month. We had to wait for this fucking summer for it.
Simple.
It's fucking stupid.
Money. It's money.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Netflix wants to make money, and it worked. It was #1 streaming when it came out.
I know, but a lot of people are hating it.
Yeah. True.
They said it's because they wanted to reach a wider audience.
Yeah.
Netflix, you don't have restrictions on if you could watch it or not.
What
Yeah.
fucking audience are you trying to fucking reach that's not going to be there already?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Like, there are going to be kids that end up watching it because there are parents that want to put that shit on.
And it was always marketed as an adult Star Wars.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So why are you trying to lower down the fucking rating to get kids in? It makes no fucking sense.
Well, it's always been marketed as an adult Star Wars.
Yes.
Yeah. Which that's the one thing about the movie. I love the concept. Zack Snyder's version of Star Wars. And like I said, I love the movie. But again, release the director's cut so we can see the whole thing. And you have to wait till months before Part 2 comes out. And
No, you have to wait until after Part 2 comes out.
I think April, right, is when Part 2 comes out?
Yeah, Part 2 comes out in April.
Which I will watch, but I have a bad feeling that Netflix is going to do this again. They're going to release the PG-13 cut and then release the director's cut months later.
Yeah.
Which
Both parts are coming out in June,
my bug.
June, I believe.
They fucking better.
Yeah, I think they're dropping both parts at once, they said.
All right, well, I guess
They
I'm waiting
better.
another
They
fucking 5
freaking
months.
better. They better drop both cuts on there.
I've seen something. I don't know if it's any true or not. It's a rumor, so take this with tons of salt.
Pinch of salt.
No, tons of salt.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, they're releasing 2 versions of the director's cut. They're gonna
You have to be fucking kidding me. No way.
2 separate parts, or one where we could watch it all as one long movie. I seen that on Threads. I don't know if that's true.
It depends on the source, I guess.
The Rebel Moon movie?
Yeah, apparently they're gonna release one part where you could watch it as both parts, or like it's gonna have like alternate versions when you click on the link to like watch as one long movie.
That doesn't feel like a Netflix move.
I know it doesn't. That's why I said take it with a bunch of salt.
Boy, what people that work for Zack Snyder? Why do you hate? Why do you hate him so much? If he wants to release the whole cut, just release the whole cut. Like it's that simple. But then again, though, Steven Spielberg he did release 3 different cuts of Close Encounters of the Third Kind, which I haven't seen yet, but I will watch because I love science fiction and I love Steven Spielberg. And you know what? I'm actually planning on watching 3 different cuts of Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Because, for one thing, I heard that the original cut of the film that came out in 1977, it was critical acclaim for a reason. But I'm very curious why there are 2 more cuts. I'm very curious. So,
I'm trying to talk into the microphone, stands to the microphone. I think the screw is stripped.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I find this so weird. There are 3 different cuts of close
I'd
encounters of the
rather
third
you
kind.
strip.
Hey.
2 strip performances on 1 episode? Fuck yes.
But that's actually the episode that we definitely need to definitely need to talk about in the future. Why director's cuts that should be just that cut?
Yes. We definitely need to do an episode on director's cuts.
Yeah, for sure.
It's gonna be my longest fucking rant ever. I'm willing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, no.
I didn't
Okay.
know that we were going to do an episode about Zack Snyder.
I mean, we could.
We could rank all
We
the
might as well. It's the
Let's
same
ju-
fucking episode, basically.
let's just plan on ranking all the Zack Snyder movies in that episode.
Oh, God damn it. I think that there are Zack
Justice
Snyder
League
movies I'm missing.
theatrical cut is number 1.
Yeah, number 1 in my brain that I want to forget that even existed when I gave it 5 stars
This
recently.
is a lot of, like... there's a lot of stipulations to that thing in your brain. That list has a long
This
ass
was
title.
way
In
back
order,
before our podcast.
in order for it to be a good movie, it has to be a shitty Disney movie. In John's opinion. If it's not a god-awful, painful Disney movie, John doesn't think it's a good movie.
I'm sorry. I just jawned for a minute. I thought John is a verb. I thought what you meant was they had to make a shitty Disney version first and then make a good version. Because I was like, wait, have they ever fucking done that?
Starting to use John as a verb. Anyway, who's ready for trivia?
Please, God, get the trivia.
Paul already guessed, so he is disqualified.
I got about halfway through my homework before we started the episode. So.
Okay.
In Star Trek 2009, which actor said he would do the role for free if he was not offered
Simon Pegg.
John?
Simon Pegg.
That was 1 point each.
He said that he would pay J.J. Abrams as well.
Yes. If he wouldn't have been offered the role, he would have
Yeah.
paid him.
I would love to see that.
So John guessed it right through Messenger. So 3 points, 1 point right now, and Paul's at 0. Because last week was 2.
Okay.
Next week's category is 80s horror, and I'm not saying anything else.
Okay.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? 80s horror?
Yes, 80s horror.
I think I'm finally going to get a trivia.
Yes, yes. Spoilers. Paul's going to get a point next week.
You've gotten some, just haven't gotten it this year.
Yeah. It just says 0 for this year. You had like 5 last year. Or 6.
Yep. And I have a quick thing to say about the whole video game podcast that's coming.
Damn it.
Cool news, guys. My brother, sister, on my birthday, they bought me a PS5.
yeah.
I got PlayStation 5 for my birthday. And I bought myself a Nintendo Switch Lite. So I got 2 consoles that I've been wanting to get.
You definitely switched that up.
Lovely.
308.
Yeah. So,
Boy, oh boy.
So needless to say, now that I have 2 consoles, there's going to be plenty of video game reviews to come. It could be me solo, and also Paul could join it if you like, and of course Dylan, another of the video game experts, and I know you played a lot of video games.
Yeah.
He can join in as well. And Matthew, if you want to just talk about just video game, TV shows, and movies, you and I can join in for that too.
If do an episode on Skate 4 when it comes out.
Okay.
I will like run that episode through the table. Like I'll just slam through that episode.
Okay. There you go. So yeah.
GTA 6 for me.
Nice. So yeah, so pretty much the very first episode is going to be, as I mentioned this before, what made us like video games, or what made us love video games. So more information are coming out very, very soon. We just need to figure out the right time that we can actually do that.
And you need to figure out how many times a month you want to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, absolutely. It could be either it started in 2 weeks, it could be a month, like whatever. I drop an episode or whatever. So we shall see how it goes from there.
It's up to you.
Yep.
But you're running that one.
Yeah. We just need to get that intro ready.
Yes, I was actually going to talk to Paul about that.
Why me?
I was going to have you help me with it.
What? Oh, the song?
Yeah, the intro.
Yeah, and I got the intro types all ready to go on what I want to say.
I was going to have you on the drum pad do a blast beat. And then I'm going to add some 8-bit with the blast beat.
Yes. Yeah, yes. Which we made a request. I may be mistaken, but Dylan, I think he made a request to do 8-bit. do an 8-bit intro of it.
Of what?
Of the
The video game podcast intro.
Yeah. No.
We're doing like a blast beat with 8-bit.
Yeah.
Blast beat before we go.
Yeah, it looks good.
yeah.
No, I'm totally down.
Because
for
let's
that.
be
That's
honest,
awesome.
8-bit video games, those are the best.
Yeah, it's the root of a lot of what it currently is.
Absolutely.
And like, yeah, you can go before 8-bit and be like, oh, well, there are all these other systems. There were. But let's be fucking honest. When you think about video games, and when you think about classic video games, one of the top franchises that you think of, especially if you're older, like John, is Mario.
Yes.
And Mario, my
You
man,
just admitted it.
How about Mario? Yes.
Mario, my man, started back in the fucking 80s. So, he was at the peak of 8-bit.
I have an important question for the video game expert.
Okay.
When Mario and Peach finish, does Mario go, let's go?
Yes. Canonically, yes.
I mean, it's a possibility. I mean, you know.
All throughout, you're hearing, woohoo, 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 yaha! Oh!
I got a feeling that was I probably got a feeling it was in a Robot Chicken sketch, which I'm not watching because that is just not my thing. But yeah. So are we getting to our topic, or is there anything else, guys, you want to get into before we get to our topic?
I mean, there is like one little bit. There was some confusion, and I believe it was just the past week. I think it was after the last episode.
Okay.
Where it was rumored that the Rey movie had been delayed indefinitely because of the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. That is false. It's still happening. They're currently waiting on the script to come back from the main script writer.
Good.
Or main screenwriter. They're waiting on that to come back. That's literally just where they are in the movie right now. It hasn't been delayed. It hasn't been pushed back. Nothing like that. It's just Mandalorian and Grogu got priority, apparently, according to rumors. That's all that happened. Anybody that says that the Rey movie was canceled was stupid. Don't fucking listen to them.
So is season 4 turning into a movie?
No.
Okay.
They're having a season 4.
Yeah.
Rumors are that season 4 is going to lead directly into the movie. Chances are it could be the finale, but I don't see them doing that because it's a fucking stupid move.
Yeah, that would be dumb.
I would like to think of season 4 and the Mandalorian movie to be two parts of the same story. It's
Yeah, I'll give you
just
that.
the movie will be a continuation.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah.
I think that's
that would be a much better move. Yeah.
There's some news on the horror end.
Okay.
on the horror end.
John, is there news on that end?
Yeah, you're the expert.
The look. The look. Oh! He's keeping quiet about
He's
it.
not saying no. Yeah, he's being real secretive.
No, because
Paul, go
again, we
ahead.
all know that's
Okay.
not true.
He's hiding something. Go ahead. I hear he likes playing hide the zucchini too.
Well, that's not hidden. We know where that goes.
God.
Anyway,
Okay.
Yeah, please
anyway, on the horror end, there is some news regarding Scream 7. At least it's rumored. Obviously, you know, unless anyone involved directly says that it happened, there's a possibility it may not have. But what's going around right now is that Neve Campbell has demanded that Spyglass try to set up another meeting with Melissa Barrera.
Ooh, okay.
What that translates to me is Neve Campbell saying, if you do not try to make this right and if you do not get her back, you're not getting me.
That's how it sounds.
Which, good for her.
Yes.
Because here's the thing. Scream needs Neve.
Yes.
Neve doesn't necessarily need Scream.
Yes.
So I think that it's a good move on her part to stand her ground and stand up for who's ultimately taking the reins from her.
Yes.
I love to see that. I love to see that unity. Also in Scream 7 news, somebody asked Jasmine Savoy Brown, who plays Mindy, they asked her about Scream 7, and her quote is, "They haven't called me."
Oh. Wasn't she originally listed on the Scream 7 article though? Because they ended up removing like Gooding Jr. Old Gooding Jr. amongst the other cast that have been in the last two movies. But
As far as I know, well, to be honest, I'm not sure if she was on the list.
Yeah, I can't remember.
But as of a few days ago, they have not contacted her to be in Scream 7.
Huh.
At least with the current plans. It's possible that she may have been in the plans before, which obviously, the core 4 they wanted originally.
Right.
But my guess is that that's not going to happen unless they get Melissa back. And obviously Jenna Ortega's out.
Yeah.
Unless they bring her...
If they have to go through meetings and stuff to make sure that Melissa comes back, then we could end up getting Jenna Ortega back, because I think one of the main things that she was having issues with was her filming schedule. Because weren't they supposed to start filming these next couple months, like April?
Scream 7 was supposed to start relatively soon, yes.
Yeah, so it could give enough time that Jenna's schedule could open up.
Quite possibly. I also don't think that's why she actually dropped, but that's neither here nor there. Ultimately, there's only a couple people that know, and that's going to be Jenna and Spyglass.
Yeah.
But I really hope that first they make things right with Melissa Barrera. I want them to offer her the role. Personally, I think they should double her salary.
Yeah, pay her more.
Yes.
She deserves it.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I also think that they need to make a very public apology.
Yes, it cannot just be behind fucking closed doors, because y'all fucking embarrassed her.
Yeah.
Y'all try to fucking ruin her career.
Yeah.
She needs something fucking public coming out.
Yes, and I'm not even saying make a Facebook post. I'm saying
It
Do an
needs to be
interview.
a fucking announcement and shit.
I think it needs to be a formal announcement, and honestly, I think a video.
Yes.
That's what I was going to say, an interview video.
Yeah. I think that they need to make this right, and they need to show her that they're actually remorseful,
Yeah.
which they're probably not as of now.
Well, yeah, I mean...
But I think at that point, once they've made things right with her, they can try to get Jenna back. They can try to get the other two of the core 4, Mason and Jasmine.
Yeah.
I still think that they should try to get Nev and...
Patrick Dempsey.
Yes. Nev Campbell and Patrick Dempsey, I think that they should try to get them, which I know was the original plan anyway. If I'm not mistaken, I saw an article a couple days ago that Courtney Cox was out.
Yeah, I saw something about that too. Wow.
So I think, I really wanted Scream 7 to come out at the end of this year as planned.
I think we could wait a year.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd rather wait a couple years and have them do it the right way. Because if they're just fuck this and, move ahead with a completely new cast, completely new plan, I think that that's going to just fuck up the momentum. And then I think at that point there's going to be a possibility, if they go that route, Scream 7 could be the last.
Yeah, it probably would tank the franchise at that
It
rate.
would. And then it would be another situation like with Scream 4 where we had to wait 11 fucking years.
Yeah.
And I don't want that.
Yeah.
As long as they have a good, consistent story, I can see them going on like Saw. Yeah. That's all the news on my end.
Yeah.
A little bit, and then we'll go into our main point. First, I had an idea. I want to run it by you after the podcast. Operating word being run. So, remind me of the word run after the podcast.
I'll message it to you. That way I got it.
Okay.
But say it real quickly too. Yeah, Scream 7. I'm not gonna lie to you. They are screwed right now. They are so screwed. I hope that they'll bring back the original cast. But if they don't decide to recast it, I'll go see it. But I won't be that excited for it because I love this franchise. I love the Scream franchise.
Absolutely. It's my favorite franchise. And I will continue to see any subsequent movies that they put out.
Absolutely.
Just to see. I think anything Scream related, if you're a Scream fan, you're going to want to see, even Scream Season 3.
But as John said, your anticipation might be way lower.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those things. I went the previous screening for Scream 6. It could turn into one of those things that I don't necessarily have to see it that soon.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make a big difference to whoever owns the rights to it. My one ticket
Right.
isn't going to make a difference, but
And I highly doubt that Spyglass Media is going to watch or listen to this podcast, but Spyglass Media, listen to me. Bring back all the cast of Scream 6 so you make Scream 7. Make it happen. I want to see that.
I think we all want to see that.
Yes.
Absolutely.
But do it the right way.
Do it the right way. Yes. Absolutely.
And fucking hire me, because my audition was amazing.
2 things real quick. Kind of Jenna Ortega related too. Wednesday season 2 is apparently starting to film soon,
Yes.
and it's going to be diving more into the horror elements.
Yeah, and what was his name? Hines, I think that was his last name. He was playing the long hair love interest of the first season that was
Yeah.
at the academy.
Wasn't there?
He's not returning because of that. I think.
Yeah. I
I
thought,
don't, it's
I
not
thought
confirmed
so.
that that's why he's not coming back, but yeah, there were accusations, minimum accusations.
And Daredevil season 3, Born Again is apparently season 4 now.
Oh yeah, the Marvel Netflix stuff is all canon now. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's canon, but apparently it is season 4. Not only are Foggy and Kieran coming back now, but they've also hired the same fight coordinator.
Yeah.
And it's going to be multiple seasons at 13 episodes a season, like the other show.
Good. Yeah.
But it was going to be 18 episodes one season. Now it's multiple seasons.
I mean, that's smart. That's a good approach.
It's apparently Echo might be season 2, and She-Hulk is probably not getting a season 2.
That was what she said.
Yes.
That was her basically being like, man, I don't know. Our budget was ridiculous.
It was more than the first Avengers movie.
Yeah. Yeah, she
And
said
you
that.
Yeah.
there was a budget for every fucking episode.
Seriously?
So
Yes.
You could not tell.
Wait, well, hold
Shut
on.
the
Hold
fuck up. She-Hulk was really good.
Hold on a minute.
No.
Yes.
Hold on a minute.
It was
Paul,
different
help me.
content, and it was better because of it.
Paul, help me.
Okay. Wait a second.
Here's my opinion on She-Hulk. I think that I think it could have been a lot more than it was. I think it could have been better.
I agree with a lot of the criticism about the finale, but I also agree with the point that the show was making about the finale. So
What exactly was? What was Megan Thee Stallion doing?
what do you mean?
Twerking.
Well, I know that that's what she was doing, but why was she?
Hey, I haven't watched the show yet.
That's on you.
Yeah, that's on you.
That's your
Exactly.
fault.
I'm going to spoil it. So basically, in the show, what happens was there's this guy who's able to transform into other fucking people. So
Fucking people as in John?
So this dude and this frat bro ended up getting catfished because the person was or the fairy I think was posing as Megan Thee Stallion. So that's the reason why Megan Thee Stallion was fucking there, because this stupid ass what would be the best way to
Chad.
Chad. Yes. This stupid ass Chad was
I actually thought you wanted him.
actually thought that Megan Thee Stallion had the hots for him. And so he was spending all his fucking money on who he thought was Megan Thee Stallion.
Buying her a car and stuff.
Yeah. And everything was adding up to this isn't fucking Megan Thee Stallion. The dude was like, oh no, it was. Like, I was banging Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion ended up showing up in court to be like, that's not me. That's the reason why she was on the episode.
Wow.
Which makes fucking sense.
Well, you got me intrigued. But yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah, I definitely like the plot.
So yeah, I was gonna ask you.
Fuck you.
That
Plot's good.
that
It is a good plot.
It's good plot.
that She-Hulk. Wait, it had a bigger budget than the Avengers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
by 5 million.
Yeah.
Avengers was 20 million. She-Hulk was 2025.
Yeah, the main character is like all CGI.
That,
So it has to have a massive budget.
that plot is good.
That's what I was saying.
Oh, I thought you meant Megan Thee Stallion.
Well, I mean, she's a good plot too.
No, I really like She-Hulk.
I
Yeah.
see a few clips of it of She-Hulk. That does not look like it had a more budget than the Avengers.
It doesn't.
Now, to me, Hawkeye and Miss Marvel, that kind of felt like a movie budget.
The only reason why the budget was so fucking high for She-Hulk was because of CGI. That's completely it.
Yeah.
That's all it fucking was.
Yeah. I'll get my thoughts on the show when I get a chance to watch it.
Which, to be expected. You have a frontline character who is all fucking CGI. Of course, there's going to be a higher budget.
Yeah.
Like it takes a pretty fucking penny.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's main discussion time. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
About halfway there.
Oscar snubs. Fight.
Okay. Who wants to go first here?
Ladies first.
Yeah, go ahead, John.
Very, very funny. Okay. Now we know the Christopher Nolan. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a bunch of Oscar nominations for Oppenheimer that's coming out. But I can make a big argument that he should have got the Oscars for The Dark Knight. It got 8
Which one?
Best Picture and Best Director. It got 8 Oscar nominations, more than any other movie that did not get nominated for Best Director or Best Picture. That still makes me mad, because that's considered, as we said this before, one of the greatest comic book movies of all time. And it's considered one of the greatest movies of all time. And not a single nomination for Best Picture or Best Director. That's a snub for sure.
Let me jump on that real quick. Inception and Interstellar should have got the same nominations.
That's true.
I agree
That's
with
true. Inception is phenomenal. And
Inception, yes. Interstellar, no.
you haven't seen it yet.
How do you know?
You said it earlier in the episode.
Ha.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah. But
Next time, Paul. Next time.
yeah. So The Dark Knight, Inception. There's a lot of great movies that came out in 2010. Inception, that could have been one of the movies that should have won for Best Picture as well.
I'm saying it should have even been nominated. It wasn't nominated.
Right.
And it might not have won, but it definitely should have been nominated.
Yeah. But The Dark Knight, not being nominated for Best Picture, I'm pretty sure Slumdog Millionaire, I'm pretty sure it was a good movie. I'm pretty sure it was. But you can't tell me with a straight face it's better than The Dark Knight. You cannot tell me that. It's just, no. At least for another thing, The Batman not being nominated for Best Picture. That also is a huge snub. Period. It's not even close. That was easily the best movie of 2022.
Best score, best cinematography.
Yes.
Yeah. And Avatar, The Way of Water, there was no doubt in my mind. It was a really good movie. I had it in my list of the best films of 2022. I think it was in my top 20.
It should not have won, though.
No. It should never even nominated to begin with for Best Picture.
No, it wasn't Best Picture worthy. It was a pure visual spectacle. There was no reason it should have been nominated for Best Picture.
Best visual effects.
Yes. Yes, definitely Best Visual Effects. It was not Best Picture at all. Like, it wasn't, like...
Right. And I love the movie, but it's not better than The Batman.
I know you
It wasn't even better than Top Gun Maverick.
No, it wasn't. I know we get...
There wasn't a lot that was better than Top Gun Maverick, really.
Well,
Elvis.
yeah.
Elvis was good.
Elvis was great, yeah.
I still like Top Gun better, but Elvis was a worthy contender.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Top Gun Maverick, Tom Cruise not being nominated for Best Actor for Top Gun Maverick. Just how? How was he not nominated for Top Gun Maverick? That was his best performance he gave out in his entire career. I can make the argument of that.
Are you sure?
I am sure. I love him in A Few Good Men. He was great in that
You
performance.
love him in Men? What?
It's a court drama. Watch it sometimes.
I know what it is.
Okay, I know. And I know he's
I
been...
was just
No, you
fucking
don't.
with you.
Yeah,
not
and I
know
know
that-
Tom Cruise, he was nominated for other Oscar nominations, like Jerry Maguire, which I need to watch Jerry Maguire. I heard a lot of good things about that movie.
Let me jump back to Avatar for a minute, too. I know you get confused with it a little bit.
Okay?
Avatar, it's a good movie.
It is.
It is overrated.
Yeah.
It's not nearly as good as people make it out to be.
No.
That's one
You
of
know
the
what else isn't as good as people make it out to be? Frozen.
Don't start.
Frozen!
Stick to the subject. Okay,
Don't forget Despicable Me.
Avatar, I do agree with that. Even though I did give that film 4.5 out of 5 stars, I did love the movie, but the story was way too familiar.
Yeah.
Way too
I have to
familiar.
step outside, y'all.
Okay.
Okay, but yeah, that was
Move your fat ass, Matthew! So I can get my fat ass through.
But yeah,
We should go ass to ass in front of the camera.
Yeah, please don't go by my back.
Ass
again.
to ass.
Please don't go by my back again.
but anyway, but yeah, but
Yeah.
the
Wait, can you guys hold on? Stay right there. I want to frame it so that you guys do it right in front of John.
what is going on?
Matthew, you're off camera. All right, you're completely blocking him now. Okay, you're still. I'm gonna rotate it this way just a little bit.
Yeah, well, what are we doing? And the listeners are probably asking still, what in the world's going on here?
Oh. No, John, I like this.
No. No.
Well, for Matthew's side, you can just go like that. Mosh pit!
I like the idea that nobody can fucking hear what you guys are saying.
Alright, I'll be back in.
Okay, let's just get back to this. I'll set the camera up. I know where it goes.
Oh, that's fine. Or, well, it's... You need to go sit down so I can focus.
I'm waiting for you to walk through so you're not on camera.
Stay focused.
Oh,
It's fine.
no, is it?
Yes, it's just past my water bottle.
Okay, I was making sure those are still on screen too.
Yeah, no, you're good, you're good.
We're just making some picture adjustments, guys, for all you listeners out there. There we go.
We're getting some booty adjustments. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Damn, wait, we getting BBLs? Hell yeah.
The jokes I heard about Avatar is saying, oh, it's the same plot as Dances with Wolves. It's the same plot as Pocahontas.
It is the same plot as
It's the same
Pocahontas.
plot as we're going to West Spring Forest. And people, there were just jokes everywhere. But yeah,
No,
it's kinda
Pocahontas is serious.
yeah. I mean, it is true though, because I'm thinking, yeah, I can kind of see the Pocahontas thing, but yeah,
Kinda.
but yeah,
It's exactly.
but the only reason why the Avatar: The Way of Water, the only reason why both Avatar and The Way of Water was nominated for Best Picture is because it was the most popular movie of all time and all that stuff.
Yeah, and popularity should not dictate quality.
Correct.
Yeah.
We need that on a T-shirt. Popularity should not dictate quality.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, John will wear it on his OnlyFans. Reggie, he's going to end up taking it off anyway, but it'll be on for a few seconds.
Yeah. I got another one. I'm going to another superhero movie subject, and I know Matthew is going to disagree. Avengers Endgame not being nominated for Best Picture is easily a snub. It's one of the greatest comic movies ever made, and it didn't get nominated for Best Picture. It's ridiculous.
Dylan, help me out with this. Popularity does not equal quality.
I will agree. I don't agree with John. I'll agree with you on that one. I would say, though, No Way Home instead.
That's true.
I would say No
How
Way
was
Home
that
deserves
not
the nom
nominated?
more than Endgame did.
How was that not nominated for Best Picture? That's so dumb.
I was going to say
Best cinematography, at least.
cinematography.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cinematography, I could see. Endgame, while very good in the superhero market, is not.
It doesn't stand up against like everything else that goes up
Yeah.
for awards.
Yes. It doesn't have. It's a good superhero movie, a good blockbuster. It's not a good quality film. Like it's good cinematography and stuff, but like overall like writing and stuff, it's not up there.
No, I think that it's. I don't think it's Oscar worthy. No.
No.
I
Definitely like visual categories and stuff.
yeah, no. I would say visual categories. It deserved it. I would say for
The score.
Yeah, I would say score. Jinx, you owe me a Coke. I just Endgame didn't deserve Best Picture. It could have gotten the nom. It could have.
Okay.
I would agree that it would have gotten that. It could have gotten the nom. Did not deserve the award. I will say that. I don't think that deserved the award.
Best visuals. Dread.
Okay. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, I'm definitely with you there. For budget that's not too expensive. It had amazing visual effects.
Prometheus, best cinematography.
See,
You haven't watched it yet.
That's a you thing. Yeah, no, I haven't watched Prometheus. I'm not sure if I even
You know
will,
what? I'm with
considering
you
the fact
there.
that they're trying to avoid.
I'm with you there about
that.
Prometheus. The cinematography was great. Yeah.
You need to watch it. It's.
I'll watch it eventually.
Yeah, it's worth it.
I know the twist of the first one. I know about Fassbender,
Yeah.
but
I know this isn't much of a big thing for you, but like for me personally, like knowing my beliefs and stuff,
oh
it was interesting because Ridley Scott's always been an outspoken atheist,
yeah,
and Prometheus, in his personal life, he was kind of questioning,
yes,
and they kind of brought that into the movie. Like there's after all this crap happens, Michael Fassbender, the one girl has a cross necklace she wears, and Michael Fassbender is a robot, and he's like, after all that, you still believe? So there's kind of like interesting stuff in there that I really enjoy.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And there's a lot of Oscar snubs I can think of, but I'm gonna do one more Oscar snub, then you guys can go. The biggest Oscar snub that was talked about a lot in 2015, the Lego Movie not being nominated for Best Animated Feature. A lot of people got mad, and guess what? I was mad too. I love the Lego Movie. I love that movie a lot.
Did Big Hero 6 get nominated?
It did.
Okay.
And Big Hero 6, you can call it a tie. Which animated feature was deserving more, the Lego Movie or Big Hero 6? I love both of them. It's hard for me to pick which one I love more, because I love both of them. It's great.
I would say Big Hero 6.
Big Hero 6
me
is still...
personally, yeah.
Big Hero 6 is still amazing, yeah. But the Lego Movie, the back to it got snubbed. Oh my gosh, a lot of people were absolutely pissed. Even the directors were so mad that they...
John, that's a coin in the fucking jar. You swore.
Well,
You swore.
Dylan's eyes went wide.
Wow. Some fucking potty language. Matthew, go get your fucking soap.
well,
I don't care if it's liquid or bar form. Both work.
Let me find the reverse. Hold on. No, I'm going to use a point.
okay, yeah. Well, long story short, there actually were a few Christians that did use those words, so...
That's my point. Hold on.
Yeah, but anyway, the directors of the Lego Movie, even they were mad that it did get nominated for Best Animated Feature. Even when it was nominated for Everything Was Awesome for Best Original Song, they did not care. They thought the Lego Movie should have got a Best Animated Feature category. They thought that should have been up there.
So yeah, going back to what John said. In the King James Version, Isaiah 36:12 uses that word.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
Still unexpected.
Yeah, it was unexpected.
Came out of the blue.
Yeah,
Considering somebody likes to say the word fudge instead of fuck, that was a surprise.
yeah,
To be fair, that's a lot milder too.
Yeah. You know what?
yeah.
I don't think I've even heard him say hell. I think it's always been heck, unless he was talking about actual hell. Like,
Yeah. Oh, I actually do want to get to one more thing also real quick too about the other. Another one that made me mad that wasn't nominated for Best Animated Feature, but the other film that was nominated for Best Animated Feature should never be up there in terms of snub. The Boss Baby got a 53% approval rating from Rotten Tomatoes. It got nominated for Best Animated Feature.
What did you think it was going to be, Dylan, that you were about to drop heat?
For a minute there, I thought that he was gonna say that like Frozen should have won or something. Just something. I was interested in what animated project he was gonna say.
Okay, but yeah, The Boss Baby, nominated for Best Animated Feature, that has a 53% for Rotten Tomatoes. The Lego Batman movie had a 91%, was not nominated for Best Animated Feature.
I didn't care for that movie at all.
Well, I'm sorry, but I love that animated film so much. And when I heard that the Lego Batman movie that got better reviews than The Boss Baby, when I heard that film did not get nominated for Best Animated Feature, immediately I thought to myself, you have got to be godforsaken kidding me. You mean to tell me Oscars, the movie that was not very well received, gets nominated for Best Animated Feature, but the movie that was well received does not get nominated? What the crap is your problem, Oscars? Why do you keep doing that? It's so dumb that they did that. Literally. In 2017 also, the fact that Hugh Jackman did get nominated for Logan for Best Acting was also dumb.
Yeah. Agreed.
Hugh Jackman for Prisoners.
Yeah.
Yes, for that too. See,
There's so many snubs out there.
I know, and the Oscars, they usually get it. They usually get it right back in the 80s and 90s, but in the 21st century, they nominate the wrong films and the wrong acting performances. They acted so badly.
They get some right. They definitely get some right.
Yeah.
The ones that there's no debate. Oppenheimer, there's no debate. We know it's getting nominated. In
Correct.
Oh yeah.
Every category.
Bunch of nominations. Yeah.
Doesn't deserve the visual one. I will say that.
No.
There weren't enough good moments in there visually that I think that it deserved it.
I don't even think
There
it
was
des-
hardly any visuals in that movie.
I don't think it deserves cinematography either.
Really?
That's interesting.
I say Killers of the Flower Moon deserves cinematography.
Yeah, you would know more about that than me.
I need to
haven't
watch
Killers.
it. I need to
You
watch
still
it.
need to watch it.
Yeah, it's on Apple TV, right?
Yes, it is now. So no excuse.
Yeah.
By next week.
Damn it.
I
By
never.
next week?
Yes, that's your homework.
Damn it!
If it makes you any better, Leonardo DiCaprio is in it.
Yeah, I know that. I just fucking not a fan of Scorsese.
Well, we're getting our Oscar noms this week, so you need to see it before the Oscar episode at least. Which is, John, help me out.
I think the Oscars, it starts in, I believe, March.
Okay. So you got like a month to watch it.
A month and a half, I guess you can call it.
We'll say a month, just so he watches it in time.
So yeah, I there are plenty of other Oscar snubs I want to rant about, but I'm going to leave it to you guys. So,
I've already
yeah,
said some stuff, Dylan. Go for it.
Has Wallace and Gromit ever gotten a fucking nomination?
I don't think so.
Or even just or has it ever gotten an award if not the nomination?
Which one?
Wallace and Gromit. Any of them. Any of the movies.
Animated shorts, yes. Wallace and Gromit with the Cursor Were Rabbit, it did win for Best Animated Feature.
Okay. I was gonna fucking say. I will say it. I agree with you on the Lego Movie and Lego Batman movie. Them not getting the nomination.
Thank you.
Because how can the only reason that I could see for them not nominating it is the fact that it's not traditionally animated. But Wallace and Gromit also is not traditionally animated, so they can't fucking use that as an excuse.
Yeah.
So there quite literally is no fucking excuse for those movies to not have been nominated.
I can make the argument that there's not enough animated movies for Best Picture. Only 3 animated films was nominated for Best Picture. And that is it. There's not enough more. Cross the Spider-Verse, it better be up there for Best Picture. If it's not, I know for a fact you'll be ranting next week.
I'm pretty sure it is, actually.
Yeah.
Because the short list, there wasn't any Disney movies for Best Animated.
No, he's talking Best Picture.
Oh, for Best Picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think it got I don't think it's on the short list for Best Picture. I think it's Best Animated.
Not enough. Not enough.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
This is something you'll agree with. There's not enough Star Wars nominations for any category.
Yeah.
Because it should give visuals in cinematography.
Yes, absolutely.
Sound effects.
Yeah.
Sound editing, I mean.
Well, they've gotten noms before for the score because John Williams is a fucking legend.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it was only like the first 2, I think. There hasn't been any since the first
I think he did get one recently. He might have gotten it for Rise of Skywalker, maybe not the award, but
He got the nom.
I think he got the nom. He definitely ended up getting a Lifetime Achievement Award. One of the past couple of years. That's another piece of news. John Williams is interested in coming back.
Yeah, I see
even
that.
after retiring. People think that's for the Rey movie.
Yeah. Going back to Star Wars, I know it's not your favorite. Rogue One sort of got some cinematography.
Yes, I'll agree.
Yeah. Which thank you for bringing it up because Star Wars A New Hope, it did get nominated for Best Picture in 1978. No other Star Wars movie got nominated for Best Picture since.
Although
It's bullshit.
It is. That's horrible.
the only other ones I think should have been nominated. I know this is a touchy subject. Dylan loves Star Wars.
Yeah.
The only other ones I think feel like were Best Picture nominate worthy. Empire, Revenge of the Sith, maybe The Force Awakens.
See, I got a different list.
Yeah.
Force Awakens for
Which,
sure.
It's fine. I could agree with Empire. I think that Return deserved the nom, maybe not the award.
Right. Yeah.
I could see
I'm iffy on the other ones.
Revenge of the Sith. I could absolutely. It should have gotten a nom.
Yeah.
As for sequel trilogy, I still agree with Rogue One. Solo shouldn't have gotten the nom. I love fucking Solo. I really fucking do. But it
not
does not.
award-worthy.
It's not. It's not up to the same par that every other movie that gets nominated for that
Yeah.
award is. Last Jedi. Last fucking Jedi.
Absolutely.
Over TFA, over Tross. Last Jedi fucking deserved it.
For Best Picture or just?
For Best Picture,
I would
think
say cinematography too.
I would say cinematography because they had a lot of really interesting shots there.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Best visuals
Yeah.
because the Rey mirror scene
Yeah.
is fucking amazing.
I will agree on those counts. I personally don't agree with the Best Picture, but I definitely see all the other ones.
Yeah, I'm never gonna get you to see my son on Last Jedi. I don't think.
No.
It's a fucking bummer, man. I genuinely believe that's.
I don't mind the
That's-
movie. It's just not my favorite.
understandable. No,
I
got you.
don't think the quality is as good as the other ones on my list.
Man, we're going to talk about this later because I don't want to go on a Star Wars rant. I'm trying to save the listeners and the viewers right now.
Wakanda Forever, Best Picture.
Maybe.
I'm not,
Maybe.
John, what do you think? Because I'm not entirely sold on that one.
Well, I'll tell you.
It should have gotten the nom. I don't think it should have won.
I'll tell you this.
I could agree with that.
Yeah,
I guess.
I'll tell you this too. I never seen Everything Everywhere All at Once. I haven't seen that movie. But you're absolutely right about Angela Bassett. She was phenomenal in that movie.
Yes.
And the fact that she didn't win over and the fact she didn't win and Jamie Lee Curtis actually did win, which again I can't comment on her performance.
Right, that's why I didn't comment until now because I hadn't
on
seen
the
it this
movie.
week.
I can't comment. I'll give it a watch sometimes. Maybe I'll like it. Maybe I'll love this movie. Maybe I will enjoy it. Maybe I'll say Jamie Lee Curtis deserves it. Maybe I'll say no, she doesn't deserve it. I'm glad she got her Oscar. Congratulations. But Angela Bassett, legendary actress, and the fact she didn't win for her performance, yeah, it's very smart.
That was a
She was
straight crime.
favored to win for that performance.
That was a
She
straight
won
crime.
every other fucking award show except for the fucking Oscars.
Seriously. Wow.
That should be a punishable crime.
It fucking should be.
Yeah.
The Oscars are rigged. Let's get that out of the fucking way.
Yeah,
the
it
Oscars are fucking rigged.
It is.
We fucking know this. Anybody with any fucking knowledge whatsoever of the film industry fucking knows this.
Yes.
Not to say that Oppenheimer doesn't deserve the awards that it will win. will win. Not to say it doesn't fucking deserve it. But almost every other fucking time, it's fucking rigged. Case in fucking point, Angela Bassett losing to fucking Jamie Lee Curtis. Why did she win everywhere else except for the Academy Awards? Why? Because they're fucking rigged. Everybody agrees that Angela was better.
Let's just plan it right now. Next year, should we say February?
Yeah, I guess. Maybe.
Let's have our own award show for the podcast where we nominate everybody at the end of the year.
Okay.
And we'll do fans voted in. Fans vote on the winners, and fans vote. Actually, we might get a committee together. I don't know. If we get enough people interested in voting, we'll get people
I
to
trust more the public consensus as long as it's not a major fandom movie.
vote. Yes. We'll get fans to vote on the categories themselves to select who gets nominated. We'll do that in probably December.
Okay.
And then we'll do the actual award show in February or March.
Okay.
Yep. There was another Oscars recent controversy that actually happened. Now, Chadwick Boseman, he was getting praised for the last movie that he had ever done. It was on Netflix, and it was based on a true story of an actual singer or something like that, which I've seen the movie, and I loved his performance. And Chadwick Boseman was great in that movie, and he was favored to win. And it wasn't just because he just passed away because of cancer very, very young, but a lot of people thought he should have won his performance. And a lot of people, even a lot of people that watched the Oscar, predicted that Chadwick Boseman was going to win. But unfortunately, it went to Anthony Hopkins instead for the other performance that he just did. Hopkins, sorry. Anthony
did
Hopkins.
You said
I know, I did
Hopkins
it again.
again.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He's always doing Hopkins.
Yeah. The last name is very complicated
She,
to say.
sorry.
But anyway, although Anthony was very humbled that he won the Oscar, even he admitted it should have gave it to Chadwick Boseman. In fact, actually, he should have been nominated for Black Panther to begin with for his performance.
I'll agree with that, yeah.
Yeah,
Should have been.
Straight up.
yeah. Because his performance in Black Panther was just incredible. Just a phenomenal performance. In fact, I think it was at the time my #1 movie of 2018. But then once I see the complete story of Infinity War and Endgame, now Infinity War is #1. But at the time, Black Panther was #1. That's a comic movie masterpiece. And it didn't even win the Oscar for Best Picture. It's ridiculous.
You have more knowledge than I do in terms of who won.
Yeah.
Did Matt Damon get nominated for The Martian?
Yes.
Okay, good.
However, he didn't win.
Yeah, that's
He
right.
should have
I
won.
remember.
Yeah.
He should have won.
Which Matt Damon, he absolutely deserves the Oscar for any performance that he has done. And the fact that he
The
didn't...
Martian especially.
Yeah. Yeah, the Martian and Protect, especially, yeah. I can make the argument that the two best films of 2015 was The Force Awakens and The Martian. I won't even put Inside Out in that category.
Inside Out and also Mission Impossible Rogue Nation.
Yes. Totally.
Oh. Aquaman does visual effects.
Yes.
That is without a doubt a big misstep on their part.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah. Man, we can go on and on about what's made us mad about the Oscar snubs.
Honestly, this might be our most productive episode with a main discussion point in a while. Because usually we'll build the episode up and then our main discussion point will be over in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I think we've been at this probably like 20 minutes now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I want to get
Well,
back
I mean, part of it's the fact that our episodes had always been so fluffed out, whether it was with news or with movie reviews and stuff like that, so we ended up not having enough time.
Now
So
we
that was
can
part of
really
it.
focus on the
Yeah, thankfully.
point.
Yeah. Oh, I got one. Jay Gyllenhaal. He wasn't nominated for Prisoners either for his performance.
Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah. In Prisoners.
The hell?
Did I mispronounce the name again?
Yes, Jake Gyllenhaal, not Jake Gyllenhaal.
Okay. Jake
Shit.
Gyllenhaal.
Gyllenhaal. Really? That's how you pronounce it?
Yes, like Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Okay. Side with G for some reason. That's interesting. Okay, let me rephrase that. Jake Gyllenhaal.
The fuck are we going to do with her?
Him.
Dylan.exe is confused.
But yeah,
It's fucking Jake Gyllenhaal. We've said the fucking name this podcast. I'm pretty fucking sure we were talking about Prisoners earlier.
Yeah. All I mentioned was Hugh Jackman, though.
Well, yeah, no,
Hugh Jackman,
I couldn't
yeah.
remember if we fucking said Jake Gyllenhaal or not.
yeah. Which I know that Hugh Jackman, I think he's been nominated for an Oscar just once, and it was from Les Miserables.
He fucking deserves more fucking awards.
Absolutely.
Hugh Jackman is a talent.
Yeah.
He really fucking is. He's a beast.
For me, him and Tom Cruise are the best actors to never win an Oscar.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I could agree with that.
Yeah.
I think there are other people that would throw on the list. But
Oh, yeah. Robert Downey Jr. for sure.
I've got a controversial one.
Okay.
Because of the role, it's a genre movie. It's a superhero movie.
Mm.
I don't necessarily think he's the best actor, but he played the character perfectly.
Okay.
Ryan Reynolds for Deadpool.
I can see that.
You know what? Yeah.
Totally see that.
I can agree with that.
He puts his heart and soul into that character.
He puts his heart and soul into the entire fucking thing.
Yeah.
That man is.
He lives and breathes Deadpool.
Yeah.
He is Deadpool.
Yeah. The fact that, well, I mean, to the point that the comics fucking acknowledged it.
Yeah.
Like it's. Did you guys see the fact that in the Lobo comics, Hugh Jackman and Logan were actually canonized?
No, I did not see that.
So in the DC universe now, the Marvel universe does exist. Which we've had shit like that before.
On Arrowverse.
Yeah. They've also had crossovers and stuff like that.
Yeah, they've had
Like,
the
the-
Justice League Avengers.
Yeah, like the. Well, actually, they acknowledged it in the multiverse too,
Okay.
because in the Thor comics, the recent ones, the 2021s, in the Thor comics, they actually had it so Noel, was it Noel? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Noel, killed the DC universe.
Okay, yeah.
Like it was a full thing. They didn't show anybody, obviously, but they showed some fucking blurs that were Superman, that were the Flash running through Metropolis. I think they showed the Daily Planet globe. It was a full fucking thing. But they did talk recently about Wolverine. They just didn't say Wolverine by name for a very obvious reason. No, RDJ, best actor. He fucking deserved it for Endgame.
He's getting it, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, he's getting best supporting now.
Yes.
No, he deserved best leading.
Yes.
He
Yeah.
fucking deserved it for Endgame.
Absolutely.
Like, I mean, his
That's the
death
one I
scene was
very,
amazing.
That's the one I was very surprised that he didn't get nominated for. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Yeah, besides Oppenheimer, that was his best performance he gave out of his career before Oppenheimer, because he was phenomenal in Endgame. He was great.
Well, he's even talked about it. He was like, listen, I don't want to toot my own horn, but those are some of my best fucking performances I've ever given.
That's true. That's true.
No, that man deserved it for Endgame.
Yeah.
I will. I don't. I think that he was just an inch off. Same movie, different person. I think he was just an inch off, but Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah.
Because even though he was in Smart Hulk form that entire fucking movie, I think that the scene where they're talking about who's going to put on the nano glove, where he's like, it's almost like I was
Made for this.
made for this. Yeah, like just that bit right there. I was like, no, that's That's a really fucking good performance. And the fact that he conveyed it through CGI is fucking impressive.
Okay, this movie I think we should do as one of our review rewinds because nobody talks about it anymore. It was nominated for 5 Oscars. Best Picture was not one of them. Blood Diamond.
Oh, I've never seen it.
It was nominated for Best Sound Mixing, Sound Editing, Film Editing, Best Supporting Actor for Djimon Hounsou. I hope I pronounced that right.
Maybe?
And then Best Lead Actor for Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay.
Hold on. IMDb says in the description, a fisherman, a smuggler, and a syndicate of businessmen match wits over possession of a priceless diamond. It takes place in Africa and like Sierra Leone, where they have like diamond smuggling and people like slaving, digging up diamonds.
Okay.
Really well done movie. I haven't seen it in years, but that's definitely one rewind we should do.
I'm for it.
And
We still have to watch our bad shark movies.
Yes.
And Blood and Honey.
Yep. And Paul wants to do Apollo 18 next as the next review rewind.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm fully fucking down for that one.
Okay. We'll plan it a Sunday before.
No.
I want to do one to two rewinds a month.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fully down for
All
that.
right, couple more guys. Harrison Ford never winning an Oscar. That's also a big snub. He's been giving some great performances. And then one more. Liam Neeson not winning for Best Actor for Schindler's List. A lot of people said that's the
Wow,
best.
really?
Absolutely. Now look, Tommy Lee Jones in The Fugitive, he was great. However, it was not better than Liam Neeson's performance in Schindler's List. Steven Spielberg, he hired him to do Schindler's List, and I watched the whole film for 3 hours, and that film blew me away. And his performance was so great. And I thought to myself, wow, he did not win for Best Actor for that performance. And all Liam Neeson's doing is just action movies. That is it.
Yeah.
No more dramatic roles. It's a shame.
I've got a controversial take about that. Not about that. About Liam Neeson.
Okay.
I honestly think he should have won for the Taken franchise.
Really?
Yeah. Because it set the precedent for his role. It was such a well-received role that it set the precedent for every single movie he's done after that.
Yeah, but that can also be taken in a negative connotation.
It could, too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
because I feel like that kind of put him into a hole.
Into a typecast, yeah.
Yeah. And it's...
It could be good or bad.
Yeah, some could say that the Taken franchise ruined his career because of that.
True.
I personally wouldn't say that because I do like the Taken movies. I don't think I've seen the third one, but I do like them. Liam Neeson really is a great fucking actor.
He
The
is.
fact that he hasn't received more recognition is beyond me.
It's ridiculous. It's very ridiculous. I feel like that if we would have done, like, if we were the Oscar committee, we would have done a much better job nominating actors and movies in general. So that way the Oscars would be like, hey, it's not rigged out. This is a real thing. But you called it. Most of the time, it's predictable, and I hate that.
It is.
I don't
They
like it.
stick to a fucking formula.
Yeah.
Which, granted, they they stick to a fucking formula. I'm not going to say a whole lot, but there are types of people who have a harder time winning anything at the Oscars.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say what type of people, but if you agree, you probably know what type of people I'm talking about. Angela Bassett is a very good example of it. I will say that.
Yeah.
Look, the Oscars are fucking rigged. That's what it fucking is. That's the reason why we have so many fucking snubs. That's the reason why there are people who are way more qualified for just the nom alone, let alone the fucking win. There are people who are way more qualified for it than what we've gotten. And I'm not going to say that it's with every single fucking award. Like I said, Oppenheimer deserves almost every single award that they're nominated for.
Yeah. And I
It's
know
just thankfully they didn't get nominated for visual arts.
Yeah, and I know
or
it's a
visual
different.
effects.
I know it's a different award show, but I watched the Golden Globes. Best Animated Feature, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. It didn't win for Best Animated Feature.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, it went to The Boy and the Heroine, which I haven't seen that movie yet.
The boy and the heroine.
That's what it said.
Heron.
Yeah, Heron.
Oh, Heron.
Not heroin. I feel like The Boy the Heroine is a drastically different movie than a Miyazaki film.
I do like Studio Ghibli. I've seen a few of them, and I love them. But I was very surprised it did not win for Best Animated Feature at the Golden Globes. It better win for the Oscars, because if it doesn't, that's gonna be 2 rants on you.
Yeah, I need to check out Boring the Heron because I don't want to judge it. I've heard a lot of good things about it.
I have too.
And considering the fact that it's a Ghibli movie, I expect it to be really fucking good. It's just Across the Spider-Verse was such a good fucking movie. It's hard to top that.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any more? Or can I end it? Because I want to end it with the one.
Okay.
Yeah,
all I can say real quickly is none of the Studio Ghibli movies even got nominated for Best Picture either. Which, the interesting one, Princess Mononoke, it did win for Japanese Best Picture at the Japanese Academy Awards, but never the American one. Which is...
It's solely because it's a foreign movie, technically.
Yeah, but still.
Foreign and animated.
More animated movies need to be nominated for Best Picture.
Yes.
We need a lot more of that.
Yeah, it's just not considered a good enough medium to the people that vote. You know, the fucking idiots that fucking vote for it.
Yep.
I don't fucking care who they are or what they've accomplished. They're fucking idiots. That's my fucking 2 cents. That's my personal view. Not the view of the podcast, my personal view.
Okay.
Yep.
Can I go and end it?
Absolutely.
2 movies to end it. This one's a nominee. I don't necessarily think it should have won, but it should have been nominated for Best Picture. Blade Runner 2049.
For what? For Best Picture?
Yes. I think it should have been nominated. I don't necessarily think it should have won.
I'll agree. I'll agree with the nomination.
One that wasn't even nominated that should have won. This is how I want to end it. T2.
Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll give it that.
What was it up against that year?
1991. Let me do my research, shall we?
What did get nominated?
I will check. Okay,
Because I'm
It'll be the 1992 Oscars.
Thank you.
It was 91 when it came out.
Okay, 1992 Oscars. Okay, let's see what was nominated for Best Picture.
Or did it come out in
year.
92?
It came out in 91. And 91
John's really
movies
good with
was
dates,
nominated in 92. Okay, so the one that was nominated for was Silence of the Lambs, which it won for Best Picture. Don't agree with it, but still. Beauty and the Beast, Bugsy, JFK, and The Prince of Tides.
T2 should have been nominated and won. Silence of the Lambs would have been a runner-up. T2 is better than Silence of the Lambs. I will say that.
I prefer it over Silence of the Lambs.
Yes.
I think that Silence deserved the win over T2.
Okay.
I will say that.
Okay.
I personally think T2 should have won. I think...
No, it should have been nominated at least.
Silence of the Lambs, I feel it's kind of overrated too.
I agree that it's overrated. That might have been part of my issue with watching it. But Anthony Hopkins gave a great fucking performance in it.
Well, he deserved Best Actor for it.
Yes. I remember that.
I think he won. So.
I think he did.
Yeah.
But T2 was a better movie, I think.
I don't think... It's so fucking difficult because I just was not a fan of Silence.
I need to rewatch both back to back and then say it.
Personally, I actually love Beauty and the Beast a little bit more than Terminator 2. Although, of course, I'm the animation expert. But T2, you're right. The fact that it wasn't even nominated for Best Picture, yeah, it's very odd. Very odd it wasn't up there. Because that's considered one of the greatest action films of all time. One of the greatest movies,
number
period.
28 of all time on IMDb.
Yeah. And I think Arnold Schwarzenegger probably should have gotten nominated for that acting performance, too. At least for me. I mean, it was his iconic career, and he did give a great performance, so...
I hate to be negative towards anyone in acting.
Okay.
Especially somebody with as hefty a fucking career as Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He is very good with a certain type of role. He is not that good of an actor. He's good at what he does.
Wow.
He's good at what he does.
Okay.
He does not have range.
Yeah, I think it's another case of typecast, and then it falls into the fucking hole of they can't really do any other role.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which Arnold did other roles. He had more serious stuff. He's had comedic roles.
I feel like his best role, acting-wise, is the movie Maggie.
Shit, I don't think I've seen that one.
I definitely heard of it.
It's a zombie movie. It's not a horror movie. It's a drama.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me add that to my list.
It's heartbreaking. He plays a father whose daughter gets infected.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
it's heartbreaking. But that's his best acting role.
There we go.
Of everything I've seen him in, that is number one. So it's definitely worth a watch, even if it's not your thing.
Yeah.
Because I know, John, you don't like zombie movies that much.
Yeah. No.
But definitely watch it. It's a drama. It's not a horror movie.
Okay. I was gonna check it out.
Yeah.
Oh,
someday.
wow. 2015.
Yeah, definitely check it out.
All right. It's on my list.
Okay. But I think that's all we have for this episode.
Yeah, I just don't agree that T2 deserved the win.
Okay.
I don't. I just... Silence, technically... me trying to remove my bias from about how I feel about Silence, which I want to give it another chance. I want to try it again.
Yeah, I want to rewatch it.
I just think that Silence was a better movie.
Okay.
Not only was it more that category, not only was it more that more of that category movie, but it also just, I feel... Don't get me wrong, T2 was fucking amazing.
Yes.
I prefer T2 over Silence.
Yes.
But I think
Silence
that
had the better quality.
yes, I would say it had the better quality. It had more Oscar-worthy components than T2 did.
Okay.
I think
T2
that-
did win 4 Oscars.
Yes, no, it deserved what it got.
Yeah.
Like, I can't fucking imagine what fucking awards it was
I think it
nominated
was.
for.
I think editing, sound editing and mixing, visuals and score at one.
Yeah, okay,
I
no,
think.
I will agree. It deserved those awards.
And it was nominated for cinematography.
Yeah, because Silence did not have best visuals. I don't know if it was
visual
nominated,
effects,
but
it was nominated. Or won. Terminator, I think.
yeah, Silence may
Seriously?
have been lacking in
Wow.
that aspect.
Yeah, I think it won visual effects. Terminator did.
Well, I mean, I would
Which
fucking
one?
hope
Yes,
so.
sir. Yeah.
Like,
Nice
it's
this out of the way. I was
T2.
thinking, wait a minute.
There's a lot of fucking good shit with T2, especially visually. It's like,
Robert
it's a
Patrick.
spectacle. Yes. He should have gotten. I would agree that Robert Patrick should have gotten Best Supporting, or at least the nom.
He deserved a nom. Period. I don't think he's ever been nominated.
Has he not?
I don't think
Hold
so.
on.
Yeah, someone looked that up. This phone crawls.
Here, let me see.
IMDb will tell you if he's been nominated for anything. Just type
Here.
in his name.
There we go. Oh, shit. It took me to Amazon. All right. Robert Patrick.
No, you can't buy Robert Patrick.
Damn it. Well, that's fucking upsetting.
That is frowned upon in most countries.
Here, that's true. You know, that's true. That's true. He was nominated for here. Hold on, Saturn Award. Okay, he was nominated for Best Supporting for Saturn Award in 1992 for T2. He was nominated for Best Villain for the MTV Movie Awards in 1992 for T2. But that was all he was nominated for.
So yeah, he's never been nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah, he
That's a-
didn't win for either of those either.
That's a freaking shame because he's a great actor.
Yeah, he's fucking amazing. One project that I think that you guys should. Sorry, this is a little off topic, but we're talking about Robert Patrick.
Yes.
You guys should check out the. I wouldn't really call it a podcast. It's like an audio series.
Yeah.
It's called Marvel Wastelanders. It's kind of like the Logan storyline.
Yeah.
Where they made Marvel Wastelanders Wolverine, and Robert Patrick is the voice of Wolverine in it.
Nice.
He kicks ass.
Well-
And then Stephen Lang, who was Quaritch, he actually plays Old Man Hawkeye.
Okay.
Yeah, they got some pretty good people in it.
And like speaking of Robert Patrick and superhero roles, he's great as White Dragon.
Yes, he was. Which sucks, considering the fact that that's the
actual
character.
Nazi.
Yeah, I don't really want to give any praise towards something like that, but he gave a great fucking performance. Like he really was good, and honestly, they should have gotten best costuming,
Yeah.
or at least a nom. But I don't know if they did. But
Yeah.
Not to dive
Should've
into
done
this,
that.
I just want to put my thought out there real quick. I'm not going to dive into it at all because I don't want to fall down this rabbit hole in the podcast. I don't know why someone who's a Christian would want to play that role of White Dragon. Let's just leave it at that and go.
I mean, I would prefer that they did that and not cast an actual fucking Nazi.
Oh, true, yeah.
I'll say that one. That's the main comment I got for it.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that was it for this episode.
Yeah. Just quick thing.
Let's
if you
leave
got-
it on the. He played a fucking Nazi. He did a great job.
Yeah.
Let's leave it on that one.
Yeah, just say real quick, guys. If you want to see the Oscar nomination, it will come out in 2 days, the same day as the podcast episode will be aired. So I'm going to do some research, what was nominated and was not nominated. So stay tuned. We're going to talk some Oscar talks very soon.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Give us feedback. check out all our other episodes. We're going to be uploading a lot more content.
Yes,
soon.
we will.
Check out John's OnlyFans. Very proud of it.
Which it doesn't exist.
That's what she says.
We will be dropping, I believe, 5 total episodes. Well, not episodes, but with bonus episodes, yeah. We'll be dropping, I believe, 5 total episodes this week. So
Have fun with all the content.
yeah, really.
We kind of stockpile for you.
We can do whatever we want.
It's Podcast Christmas.
Well, John, not everything we want. Keep it in your pants.
Well, actually, there's 4 episodes. We got our review rewind, our ISS movie review, this episode, and Paul and I are doing a Reacher Season 2 review. So check out all that. Follow, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And for people wanting the 4 of us together again, we will see you back next week for the next new main episode.
Whatever it's going to be.
We'll
Bye,
see
everyone.
you next week. Thank you.
Yep. God bless. See ya.